Good evening. It is Monday, November 18th, 2024. I am Marlon Clovis. Welcome to the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. We are on Flow Channel 117, Kiss FM, the Caribbean Hot FM mobile app, and the Caribbean Hot 7 TV Facebook page. Not forgetting those of you using Hot 7 TV plug and play antenna. Thank you so much for joining us. The island's homicide toll climbed to 71 as of November 18th, 2024. This comes after a daylight shooting incident at the Derek Walcott Square, which killed one male individual and left another nursing injuries. The news team was at the scene and filed this report.
Derek Walcott Square is known as a heavily foot and vehicle trafficked area. On the afternoon of Monday, November 18, 2024, the peace in this park was interrupted by the sound of gunfire. Allegedly, around 2:20 p.m., multiple assailants approached two young men and opened fire. In the aftermath of the incident, two men could be seen laying on the grass bearing gunshot wounds. One of the men died on the spot, whilst the other was transported to the hospital for medical assistance. Eyewitnesses reported that the gunmen fled through the city on a motorcycle, leaving bystanders scrambling for cover. A vendor, speaking to the news team on the condition of anonymity, who was in close proximity to where the shooting took place, reacted to the daylight shooting incident and stated that the current perpetuation of violent crimes has gotten out of hand.
I feel now people getting too brave. And those things happening, and there's a funeral by a church, there's a square where you're getting Russians just coming there, foreigners just be at the square, the same thing. And for somebody to come and fire the type of shot, I think that was a machine gun. I don't really know about the gun, but you know, those type of shots we heard. Some fellas even say it's a scaffold that fall down, an iron scaffold. And I think that's something good. And to be coming there, broad daylight, to shoot two people, and I know they shoot more than one person. That's very, very bad, you know.
He is calling on the authorities to take decisive action to deal with the crime situation on the island.
I feel if people are in opposition or government or even private sectors try to come together to put some laws or put some hard punishment on those people, you know, I just don't know. To see you selling there and somebody just passing for guns, so many people inside, outside, and there's school children, there's strangers and everything. I feel that's good. I feel, you know, we must have some another punishment, but we have to put something in place, man, for those things that are happening. Because, you know, in the middle of so many people there, and plus there's a funeral going on. It is not good. It is not good. It's time for we to get some good measure, man. You know, and to put some good penalty on those people that are doing that.
The vendor was of the view that these gun-related incidents are targeted. However, bearing in mind that innocent people could be caught in the crossfire, he is calling on those in power to take action.
I know those things don't happen just so, but you know, something have to happen. Because people getting coward in the country. Something have to happen.
Police are conducting investigations into the matter. There are no further details at this time. For the Hot 7 TV News, Chrissy Bakey reporting.
Sunday night's weather has left one resident of Dennery calling for assistance after her home was hit by a landslide, leaving a sea of dirt and boulders in her yard. Jasmine Duncan visited the home and filed this report.
Last night's rain served as a lullaby for some and a nightmare for others, like Miss Greta Monal. At about 7:30 p.m., a loud crash overpowered the sound of heavy rain beating against her home as the oversaturated soil descended on her property.
Everybody know me, I have a little pool under the too. I was there selling. So when the rain started falling, I put my things inside, then I come home. So when I told I go inside, my son was there, so I laid on my bed. That time I hear a bang. So when I come outside, I see all those things at the back of me there just come down on the house.
Monal says this is the first time this has happened in the over 3 decades that she has resided in the community.
Well, I've been living there over 40-something years because I from the valley, but I'm living in Dennery, so over 40-something years. As a fisherman before, but I was working with Dennery Village Council over 40 years, yeah. And that's the first time, yeah. That's the first time.
Heavy rains continue to be a major concern for the community, as she says the water can sometimes reach above the knee, entering the homes of those who live in the village and causing damage to fishing vessels.
When it started raining, then, boy, last night I tell you, when I see rain, I hear they blowing the cold shell on the fishing pot. And when I reach down there, I couldn't pass down there, so I make that wrong. Pass on the other side. When I reach down on the main road, water was giving me underneath my backside, water was giving. But we had how many boats that sunk last night. Yeah, I live on the fishing boat after 2 in the morning.
Behind me is a pile of debris, soil and large rocks, the aftermath of last night's bad weather. Monal is seeking the public's assistance in removing the debris and building a retaining wall to prevent such from reoccurring.
Any kind of assistance, whatever they can help me through, because them big son are in that thing there, I can't take it out. I have somebody to break it down for me, and then I don't know where we'll put those debris, because you have a lot of debris at the back of me.
Reporting for the Hot 7 TV News, I am Jasmine Duncan.
During a trip to Dennery on November 18th, the fishers brought to the news team's attention that a structure built to make their trade more comfortable and sanitary has been staring at them for 2 years unopened. They are calling on the ministry to open the fishing complex immediately. Chrissy Bakey shares the details.
The fishers are calling on the authorities to open the complex behind me.
We needed to reopen already. That was about 2 years. They closed here and nothing having happened. We're going fishing the Sunday. Rain falling, everything. We have to leave our cleaning the come children. Some people just really fish because they don't want to clean it again. We're wasting too many times already, so we wanted to be open already.
The fishers are at their wits' end as they have no access to clean running water.
No water, nothing. They condemn the pipe. No kind of water, nothing.
According to one fisher, they've been forced to use the seawater to clean their catch.
Seawater we're using, we don't have a choice. Some of them don't have a choice, we just doing it for them, but they don't like it.
This, according to the fisher folk, pushes their customers away as members of the public are of the view that the seawater is contaminated.
You could see the place where the guys is they clean the fish right now. So the people say they don't fish to clean that water because that water is not good. So we're losing our jobs because of that too. You understand?
Another fisher folk explained that on top of the lack of access to water, work was done on the structure and the authorities blocked off a drain, creating a stench in the area.
Minister won the election in Dennery, and there's nothing I see he's doing for Dennery at all, not even for the fishermen. They came there doing some gutter and they said, look at that, they blocked that gutter. All the water is going inside of there. They blocked this over there. Look at so much of water inside of the water, making it smell. They fix up the pipe for us and they store all thing for fishermen. They block the main pipe there for us not to use in it. Why? And we have to go and eat fishermen. As fishermen, we have to go and take water right on the other side of the road over there for us to go to sea as fishermen. And when we have the pipe here, we can use the pipe to take our own water right here. What sense does that make?
The concrete structure, which is fitted with the pipes and adequate counter space to lay the catch of the day on, is now being utilized as a spot to lay down and catch upon sleep. The fisherfolk indicated that they have communicated their grievances to the ministry, but the promises made to open the facility have not been met.
Yeah, we talked to them already. They tell us they will next week, and nothing having been done.
Anita Thomas, operations supervisor of the Dennery Fishermen's Cooperative, indicated that this facility is being manned by a private entity.
It was a government decision. It was handed to a private entity. But it's 2 years now since we have not seen the private entity is operating in the space.
She confirmed that the fishers have been making reports about this. However, the government has not made any official pronouncements about the complex.
Well, their complaints are every day. Because this is where they used to sell their fish, purchase the ice, and those kind of activities would happen. But now it is on hold, which I guess the government is working behind the scenes. Maybe we don't know as to the final decision as yet, but hopefully we're waiting for word as to when it will be reopening, because they had some works being done. The market was refurbished, the pipes the plumbing were done. There were quite a few things has been done. They upgraded the landing area. So we are waiting to the final point where they will say this is what that they have come as a decision for the fishers to use the space.
The fishers remain hopeful that the facility will be open soon.
For the Hot 7 TV News, Christy Bakey reporting.
Coming up next, ICA president is calling for the island's youth to rethink engaging in crime as there is no life after death. And heavy rain destroys 7 fishing vessels in Dennery, reopening Hurricane Beryl wounds. All that and so much more coming up when we return after this commercial break.